Ladies and gentlemen, your next comedian has a new special out that is on iTunes and was ranking #1. Make a lot of noise from our friend Madelein Smith.
The British, the philosophy major, what a great time we're having. The man who slept with a woman before this woman, and you guys kind of look like siblings, which is making it... It's making it weirder now that I see you from the front. But anyway, hello, Aryan twins. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. I'm very happy to be here. I feel goofy saying this now because everyone is talking about love and marriage, but I also recently got engaged. It's not a trick. It's not a trick. It's real. I don't know what's happening. It's the summer of love in New York City, I guess. Rats are around. We have a rat czar. Things are getting sexual. I don't know, but I did. I recently got engaged. Here's my ring. Yes, that's real. Not to brag, but lesbian engaged, which is exciting, right? You guys already knew. You already knew. You saw my button down. You saw what I was wearing. You're like, but we knew. You didn't have to say. You saw these cool shoes. Okay, we're all on the same page. Lesbian engaged. I will be honest with you. I did the proposing first. This is a fun thing about being a lesbian is I did the proposing first back in December. I proposed first to my girlfriend to assert my dominance, to show which one was the man one, Which one controls the home? That's what I wanted. Which one buys fun button-downs from Forever 21? That's me. I wanted people to know, Okay, I wanted people to know. But then my girlfriend proposed back to me 6 months later, so romantic. We're so in love. It's disgusting. It's honestly disgusting. It's too much. I know. I'm sorry. Not everyone can be twins who are in love. Not everyone. You set the bar too high. But we're lesbians, so almost. No, it's an interracial relationship. My girlfriend is black. We are not twins. We are not twins. Just want to make that clear. Okay, but this is the thing. I am very excited. I am very happy to be engaged. I feel very happy, very in love. I did only wait for 1 year before proposing, but let me just defend myself. We were already friends before that. We already knew each other. And the reason that I have to defend myself is because I think that 1 year is a very reasonable amount of time. Because I don't know if you guys know lesbians, but usually... Just for you who don't know, which might be some people because this is the Upper West Side. And the only time that lesbians are usually allowed here is when they're like an indentured nanny in your home, which is what I was for many years. Anyway, just to explain queer relationships, usually two women go on like 1 or 2 dates and then like buy a cat farm in Vermont. Together, right? We just buy some land, But I didn't. We waited a full 9 months before we moved in together. I waited a full year before getting engaged, which I think is very good. We have yet to buy the land in Vermont, but soon. And some of my friends, though, some of my straight female friends, because I do have some. I have a couple straight female friends because I am an ally, I'm right there, marching with them at the St. Patrick's Day parade. I don't know. What do they do? I don't know. Live in Pennsylvania. I don't know. I am an ally. I do have some very nice, very lovely straight female friends, but they were a little taken aback that I had gotten engaged. They thought it was like too fast. They were like, oh, only 1 year. Like, do you really know this person? Like, do you think it's okay? And I was like, yeah, I think it's good. I think it's long enough. But then I realized that for straight women, you need to wait like 5 or 6 years to be like, is this man about to chop me into pieces? And if anyone's the killer, it's probably him. But I don't know. No, you're a nice man. He's just eating. He's just trying to eat at the Westside Comedy Club. No. This is the thing. You do have to think about that, though, because that is like a real threat. Like, you're like, am I going to be chopped into pieces? And if your husband is a white man wearing a polo, the answer is probably yes. You will probably be chopped. And I told that joke recently at another comedy club, and a man in the front row laughed so much. He laughed to the point where I was like, this is the killer. This is... Call Dateline. We found him. You know, I was like, this is him. This is the killer. I don't know. It was a little concerning. Yeah, Dateline. Thank you. Thank you for... I'm glad you were listening. That was a test. My fiance went to Yale, and my girlfriend before her went to Columbia. And no, it's okay. They're not here. It's okay. You don't have to clap or woo for an Ivy League, but thank you. I forgot where we were. This is the Upper West Side. You do have to. But I went to SUNY Fredonia, so I know. I guess I'm just pulling Ivy League babes with this sparkling personality, you know, just this fun personality. I don't with a undercut. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just doing great. And the thing is, I went to SUNY Fredonia for a degree in musical theater and creative writing. As clearly the two most lucrative careers that I could have chosen. You're laughing a lot. Is your life flashing before you? Why are you holding each other? Are you like, she's like, oh my God, that's what I'm going for too. Is this my future? To be a sad lesbian in a basement? No, it's okay. You'll be okay. It might be, I mean, probably, but I don't know. You're from Australia though, right? Or no? You're from England. Oh my God, I'm so. Oh, but like you said, that's the same. I don't know. No, England. Okay, so the English criminals went to Australia. Okay, I got it. And you go to school for musical theater? Yeah. No. What happened? Drama. Okay, that's the same thing. Okay. No, it's drama. It's actually drama. It's Wingardium Leviosa, not Leviosa. Leviosa, not Leviosa. It's drama. It's not musical theater. Actually, it's a conservatory. You went to a state school. It's okay. Okay, I know. You're very beautiful. I'm sure you're gonna do great. I don't know. I went to a school in the woods in upstate New York. You're gonna do great things. I don't know. Listen, when I graduated, I was much chagrined to realize that they were not hiring at the musical theater factory, you know? I was like, I thought this was a union job, you know? I thought I would have job security. I didn't know what to do. So I became a nanny, as I mentioned before. Which is not your future. You're very attractive, okay? You are a nanny? Okay, never mind. It's like, I am drama. I teach them drama. Mary Poppins, heard of me? I don't know. No, it's probably better for you. I don't know. I don't really know your life. I'm making a lot. I'm like, you're going to be fine. She's deeply unwell. I don't know. That is kind of what you can do, though, with a musical theater degree or a drama degree from a conservatory. You can become a nanny. You could become, I don't know, you could sell French fries. I don't know. But your parents have to support you, right? They're like, go for your dreams. You're like, great. This is just what I wanted. But this is the thing. This is the thing that I'll tell you about being a nanny. I was a nanny for many, many years. I've been doing stand-up for 10 long years, and for about 9 of those years, I was also a nanny. And I don't know if anyone in here has kids, has ever seen a kid, has ever interacted with a kid, but the thing about the kids that I was nannying for, mainly toddlers, and the really cool thing with toddlers is that their brains don't really work. So their brains are not working at the level that they should be. And also, when you hold hands with them, it always feels like they've dipped their hand in like honey and dog hair. And you're like, what is that? And they're like, you're like, oh my God. So I was working mainly with toddlers. That was the age group where mentally we're the same. And at one point, this one little boy that I was nannying for, his mom told him that I did comedy, but in his mind, that was a very confusing concept. And she was like, oh, Madelein goes and tells jokes to people. So he thought that was really cool. And he was like, I gotta give this a try. And he wanted to tell me knock-knock jokes. But as I mentioned, 2-year-olds' brains, not okay. So his knock-knock jokes were not always the best. For example, one time, he was supposed to be taking a nap. He popped up in the dark. And he was like, Madelein, do you want to hear a knock-knock joke? I was like, I don't know. I want to be paid to spend time with you. I don't know, sure, whatever. Yeah, knock yourself out. He said, knock, knock. I said, who's there? And then very close to my face, in the dark, he whispered, teeth. Teeth. I said, teeth? He said, teeth. I said, oh. Teeth who? And then this 2-year-old, he licked his finger and touched it to my cheek. I know. I was doing this job for $15 an hour, so things were going well. He licked his finger and touched it to my cheek, and he said, "Orange, you glad I didn't say Madelein?" Which, just so we all know, that is my Christian name, Madelein. Thank you. He said, "Orange, you glad I didn't say Madelein?" And I was like, this is the world's tiniest serial killer. But he's a great comedian now. Hopefully he'll take me on the road with him one day. One can only hope. Let me tell you one more thing before I leave. This is the one thing that I learned to do in musical theater school, and I used to do it for my drunk friends. And I do want to do it for specifically you British people, because you'll be very upset. But I learned to cover Nicki Minaj raps, but cover them as Julie Andrews, Mary Poppins, And you guys will know that I'm bad at it. Usually the American audiences don't know. But I'm going to do some for you now, and then I'm going to leave the stage, and then we're all going to fall in love and buy some land in Vermont. This is the last thing I'll do for you. This is the beginning of Super Bass, an oldie but a goodie, as covered by Julie Andrews. It's very silly. Oh, I regret my life. It goes, this one is for the boys with the booming system. Top down AC with the cooling system. And he come in the club, he be blazing up. He got stacks on deck like he saving up. Any ill, he real, he might kind of deal. He pop out his in and got the right kind of build. He cold, he dope. He might sell coke. He always in the air, but he never fly coach. He a motherfucking trip. Say that. When he make a trip, kiss him on the lip. That's the kind of dude I was looking for. And yes, you get smacked if you looking, ho. Thank you. I'm